Innokenti Petrovich Gerasimov, Russian, December 9, 1905, Kostroma, March 30, 1985, Moscow, was a Soviet geographer and pedologist, professor, academician of the Soviet Academy of Sciences, 1953. He graduated from Leningrad State University, 1926. Gerasimov participated in expeditions to Kazakhstan, Middle Asia, Western Siberia, on Ural, Far East, and other. He traveled to Western Europe, India, China, Japan, Ceylon, Senegal, Algeria, Tunisia, Morocco, Guinea, Brazil, Chile, Uruguay, United States, Mexico, New Zealand, Australia. Gerasimov also was known for his work in geomorphology, the study of the Earth's surface relief. As the director of the Institute of Geography since 1951, he directed research used in planning regional development projects and the building of towns and railroads. A rare glimpse of the man can be found in a 1.5-minute behind-the-scenes documentary featured as part of the Coming from the Movies set series of Soviet film promos. In this piece, Gerasimov can be seen in Norilsk on the set of his film Town Planners. It's a story of two young architects struggling to build a new town in the polar regions. The film stars Ivan Neganov as the director of an iron and steel works, Anatoly Solenitsyn as architect Kalmykov, Lyubov Virilanin as architect Arkhipova, and can be found as an extra on the 2003 DVD release of Andrei Tarkovsky's 1974 film The Mirror. In 1964 he was elected a member of the German Academy of Sciences Leopoldina. He was honored with an Order of Lenin and the State Prize of the USSR in 1973. Innokenti Gerasimov was known as the specialist in conservation and changing the natural environment. On the need of environmental protection, Innokenti Gerasimov had spoken at a meeting of the Department of Earth Sciences, Soviet Academy of Sciences, on February 16, 1965. He has discussed the anthropogenic influence of paper industries on an ecosystem of Lake Baikal. In his report, there was an alarming warning about the increase of industrial and domestic wastewaters from 11 to 60 cubic kilometers per year for 20 years. Taking into account the need for dilution and subsequent self-cleaning of 5 to 10 times the amount of clean water meant a threat of an acute water crisis in especially important industrial regions of the country. Innokenti Gerasimov was supporters of the idea of Soviet ecologist Stanislav Schwarz, that the industrial needs of the Soviet Union made impossible the total preservation of its natural environment. According to him, the natural environment should be modified by humans to provide all people's needs, and the nature reserves, zapovedniki, should keep untouched environment. Armand D. Gerasimov I. Preobrazinski v. Prognostication and Geographical Science / Geographical Prognostication, Problems and Prospects. Moscow, 1986. pp. 23-30. Gerasimov I.P. Jindan A.M. The problem of transferring runoff from northern and Siberian rivers to the arid regions of the European USSR, Soviet Central Asia and Kazakhstan / environmental effects of complex river development. Boulder, 1977. p. 59-70. Gerasimov I.P. A Soviet Plan for Nature / Natural History. 1969, Volume 78. N10. p. 24-35. 1959. 1967. Sobysevich A.B. Snitko V.A. Some Aspects of Nature Protection in the Scientific Heritage of Academician Innokenti Gerasimov / Acta Geographica Silesiana. 2018, Volume 29. Number 1. p. 55-60.